Hello there, folks! I was small for a second, and now I'm big. Welcome to the 71st asterisk edition of Fast Facts Live. I'm your host, your quizmaster of ceremonies, Dan O'Keefe. I put the asterisk there because it's our 71st main series game. I think, counting all of our special episodes, it's probably like 77 or 78. I'm not sure. Anyway, in case you were wondering how we spent our pre-show, did we spend it running over questions, making sure that we wouldn't have any technical errors or anything? No. No, we spent it looking up the history of the National League and the American League. And I say we because it was me and Tom. Hi, Tom.
Hi.
What was your favorite fact that we discovered before the show? It's tough. There were so many.
I know. I don't know my favorite. I think my favorite, well, yeah, I don't have a favorite.
Well, that's a letdown.
What was your favorite?
Well, now I have to think of my favorite. I think my favorite is that the Cleveland Indians, as they are currently known, still, I think, although the lawsuit was settled and now there are going to be two teams named the Cleveland Guardians, because that's the name they're changing to.
The roller derby team.
They were originally known as the Cleveland Blues, because I guess in the early 1900s, enterprising businessmen who owned sport teams really loved colors in their names. The Browns, the Blues, the Red Sox, the two iterations of the White Stockings. Too much color. Not enough arachnid. Cleveland Spiders. Best team name.
Cleveland Spiders should definitely be the team name that they had gone with, other than Guardians.
Everybody, like how the Seattle Kraken, everybody thinks that's such a cool name.
That is the best name in the National Hockey League.
Right? It is a problem that they play in the worst named stadium. Currently, on Christmas it will change. Because right now the Seattle Kraken play in Climate Pledge Arena.
Yeah, why would it change at Christmas?
Oh, theirs isn't changing, but Staples Center is changing to the Crypto.com Arena, which is dumber than anything I've ever heard.
Awful.
Yeah. I was at Staples Center last weekend to see the Bulls win, and it was wonderful. And I'm like, great. My last memory of Staples Center will be a beautiful win in a stadium that has no bad seats. And then it can change just in time for the Olympics in 7 years.
Do they have no bad seats?
Crypto.com Arena.
Do they have no bad seat?
Oh, no, it was wonderful. Yeah, seriously. The no bad seats. The view was great. It's a very nice arena.
I went to my first Marquette basketball game of this season because I have season tickets way
right
up there.
At the top. I saw your picture on Twitter.
Literally the last row. I can still see people's faces. Just the way that arena's designed so well that even in the last row, you are incredibly close to, or feel incredibly close to the court.
That's cool. Mm-hmm. It's a new arena. I'd hope it'd be designed like that.
Now we're going to duke it out with Pfizer Forum over Crypto.com Stadium. Should have been Crypto Coliseum.
Yeah, but it has to be Crypto.com because that's the thing. It can't just be crypto. That's too ephemeral.
Office Max.
Yeah, I wish it was Staples the product and not Staples the product. Anyway,
sponsored by
this
Big
week's
Staple.
Episode of Fast Facts Live is sponsored by Naming Rights. If you want to buy the name of Fast Facts Live, we'll sell it to you for like $50. We'll call the show whatever. We have rules on how to play, and here they are.
Vroom vroom. I'm Charty. Welcome to Fast Facts Live. Here's how to play. There will be 5 rounds of 5 questions each. You will have 20 seconds to answer each question. Dan will ask you the questions here in the live stream and you will submit your answers in ChartyBot. ChartyBot can't move forward to the next question unless you submit an answer for the previous question. So even if you don't know an answer, type something in. If an answer is submitted too late, it will not be accepted. You can use the menu in ChartyBot to catch up or move to a specific question if you fall behind. After each round, ChartyBot will ask you if you want to use your double or nothing. If you use your double or nothing and have answered every question correctly, you will get twice as many points for that round. If you missed at least one question in that round, you will get 0 points for that round. You may use your double or nothing once per game, so use it wisely. Our final question is the Hail Mary question. ChartyBot will ask you to wager between 0 and 10 points. Once all of the wagers are in, Dan will present the Hail Mary question. If you answer correctly, you will earn the amount you wagered, but if you get it wrong, you will lose that amount. A tiebreaker question will be asked to everyone after the Hail Mary, but will only be used in the event of a tie for first place. Don't cheat, think fast, and have fun. Welcome to Fast Facts Live. Start your engines, and good luck.
Those are the rules. Pretty simple. Just listen to ChartyBot. I'm still on Crypto.com, by the way. I was telling Tom you were showing the rules and obviously paying attention as close as you do to the flight attendants telling you how to buckle your seatbelt on a flight, that I keep getting YouTube ads on YouTube for Crypto.com, and the ad always starts off like this: Bitcoin. But imagine that I'm a young British woman saying this. I assume young. I don't know. She sounds young. Bitcoin. The best money we've ever had. This is an ad for a prepaid Visa card. It's a Visa gift card. It's not Bitcoin.
That you can buy with Bitcoin?
No, you can buy it at Walgreens.
So why is it Bitcoin? If it's just
I don't know.
It's powered by Bitcoin.
All of this is so dumb. I can't handle it. It's so dumb. You're not dumb though. You're smart. And here are all your team names. We got Pumpkin Spice Drama Goons, Saturn's Moon Prometheus, No Dave November, Solo, Xmas Decor, Tumbleweeds, November, Cleared to Walk, Mom and Dad. We might not answer everything. Bake with Mal Live, 20 Degree Change, Grandpa's Quarter Zip Sweater, Phil McCracken. That was a dirty joke. How dare you? I just got it. That's how they fall for it. And Giant Candy Canes. Thank you all for being here. Except for you, Phil McCracken. I know who you are.
Keep saying it.
Phil McCracken. Paging Phil McCracken. Is there a Mr. McCracken here? A Mr. Phil McCracken? You have a booty call on line 2. Anyway, let's get into the game. Let's start off with the first round. And the first round this week, inspired... Well, before we do that, this is the leaderboard for this season. The season wraps up. We only have about, I think, 3 episodes left before the end of this season. And right now, the Saturn's Moon Atlas, this week it's Saturn's Moon Prometheus, is in the top spot. But it's still close enough that they can be caught. So keep answering, and you may just win the top prize at the end of the season, which we still need to figure out what it is. So get excited for that.
We have ideas.
We have ideas, but ideas are about as real as Bitcoin and NFTs. I'm on a really big anti-crypto kick.
The prize is a fungible token.
The prize is funge. It's like fudge, but a little icky. Anyway, the first round this week, inspired by a conversation that I had with my father for about an hour last night, is tech support. Because my dad called me and asked me how to attach a file to an email. I'm underselling it for humor. It was more than that, but still,
right,
to boil it down to brass tacks, that's what it was. Question number 1. At one point owned by eBay, in 2011, Microsoft purchased what internet telecommunications company for $8.5 billion? 20 seconds. Question number 2. Tech giant Samsung is headquartered in what company? Nope, country. Almost got it. Question number 3. Founded in 2004, what recently renamed tech company is headquartered in Menlo Park, California? Question number 4. What optical media format was first sold in 1978 as the MCA DiscoVision? Ooh, ah, yeah. We. Question number 5, the last tech support question. What does the SD in SD card stand for? That is it for our tech support round. Double or nothing if you called me last night and asked if I had any experience with OneSource and Microsoft Teams. For those of you who don't know, OneSource doesn't exist. He was talking about OneDrive. Also, double or nothing if after I revealed the name of this category, you texted me and said, "I am not your father," revealing a huge family secret that's been kept from me for years. Let's move on to round number 2. Round number 2 is movies, now in color. What will science think of next? Smell-o-vision for Paul Blart Mallcott.
Well, each of these answers have a color in the answer.
Yes. So,
clever.
Do with that what you will. Question number 1. What movie is this? A death row prison guard begins to witness supernatural events after the arrival of a convict. 20 seconds. Question number 2. A delinquent gang leader is put through an experimental psychological conditioning technique in an attempt to rehabilitate him. Question number 3. A new agent joins a top-secret extraterrestrial surveillance and control organization. Question number 4. A Soviet submarine captain goes rogue and attempts to seek asylum in the U.S. during the Cold War. Question number 5. A group of superheroes confront and later ally with a metallic humanoid. Gotta give the whole title. That is it for our movies in color round. Double or Nothing. If you remember when the movies only came in 2 colors, sepia. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the answers to rounds 1 and 2. And more trivia, so don't go anywhere. Hey everybody, we're back. It's Fast Facts Live, and as you can see over my shoulder, there's a turkey because this is technically our Thanksgiving episode. We're not gonna have an episode next week because it is Thanksgiving Eve when our normal episode would be. I will be out of town. Not that that really matters, and I assume Tom will be out of town also, and that's the one that actually matters. Well, we can't host the show if you're not in your apartment.
That's also very
That's what I'm saying.
We should.
I could be anywhere and do the show.
I should figure that out because I travel a lot.
Can you remote into your 3 computers that the show runs off of?
Actually, yes. I don't use the one computer I travel with is not one we use for the show.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
So you could.
I totally could. I'm actually going to figure that out because that would be very helpful in the future.
We use the show as our planning sessions, so we don't have any other meetings outside this that you get to see.
Honestly, yeah.
So happy Thanksgiving, I guess. Early Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving. There's a turkey. As you can tell by the questions we've already asked, this is very heavily Thanksgiving themed, and it will continue to be heavily Thanksgiving themed. Let's go over the answers for rounds 1 and 2. For round number 1, tech support, question number 1. At one point owned by eBay in 2011, Microsoft purchased what internet telecommunications company for $8.5 billion? They purchased Skype, and then in 2020, Skype fumbled the ball at the 1-yard line, and Zoom picked it up and ran with it. Question number 2. Tech giant Samsung is headquartered in what country? It's headquartered in South Korea. I think, pardon my pronunciation, I know I'm going to say this wrong. In South Korea, it's known as a chaebol, something like that. Chaebol. It's a large family-owned company. And there are, I guess in South Korea, that's a big thing. And Samsung is the largest one of all of them. Extra trivia for you for free. Founded in 2004, what recently renamed tech company is headquartered in Menlo Park, California? You all got this right. It's Meta. Formerly Facebook. Formerly The Facebook. Formerly Face Smash. Formerly, that's really where it ends. That's the whole genealogy. Question number 4. What optical media format first sold in 1978 as the MCA DiscoVision? Picture a DVD but big. The Laserdisc. And worse. And question number 5. What does the SD in SD card stand for? No, it's not. Sup, dude? It is, in fact, Secure Digital. CARD is actually also an acronym for, creatively, a red disc. But they don't advertise that because it doesn't make sense with the rest of the name. Answers for I'm just going to roll past that. Speaking of colors, movies in color. Question number 1. A death row prison guard begins to witness a supernatural events after the arrival of a convict. That is the Green Mile. A delinquent gang leader is put through an experimental psychological conditioning technique in an attempt to rehabilitate him. I think you might have gotten this if I had pinned my eyes open and started screaming as part of a hint, because this is a Clockwork Orange. So far, I've seen none of these movies. A new agent joins a top-secret extraterrestrial surveillance and control organization. Seen this one? It's Men in Black. A Soviet submarine captain goes rogue and attempts to seek asylum in the U.S. during the Cold War. That was The Hunt for Red October. And lastly, a group of superheroes confront and later ally with a metallic humanoid. This is Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. If your answer had both Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer in it, we kind of just ignored whatever you put as the middle words in there. Even if you put Fantastic Four introducing the Silver Surfer, we accepted it and you got full credit. If you just said Silver Surfer, you got 1 point. So, not all is lost. Moving on to round number 3. Round number 3 is states by largest cities. We'll give you the city and we'll give you the population of it. You tell us what state it is. Pretty self-explanatory from there. City number 1, Huntsville. Population 215, 006. Question number 2. City number 2. Portland! Population 66,417. Question number 3. City number 3. Bridgeport! Population 144,900. Why couldn't 100 more people live there? That'd be right around number. Question number 4. Kansas City, population 505,928.
It's 507,928.
I've decided to read numbers differently. And question number 5. Manchester. Population 112,525. It's an American city. That's it for all of our cities by states, cities, whatever. Largest cities per state. Double or nothing if you're confident in yourself. A lot of you should be. A lot of you did pretty well in that category. But some of you should not be, so you shouldn't double or nothing. And that is about as specific as I will be on that. Let's move on to round number 4. Let's get personal. Let's talk about Tom's travels. Tom is the reason why the schedule's been messed up. I don't do anything. I'm around every Wednesday. Tom, however, he's a busy bee. He's flying all over the country. He's going everywhere. Left, right, up, down. Every which way.
Slantways.
Slideways?
Slantways.
Yeah, there's an L in there. You ever play Chutes and Ladders? That's Tom. But the board is America. Question number 1. Tom has spent most of the last 4 months traveling. Usually with a connection at Oops! Delta's hub in what city? Question number 2. Tom flies Delta Airlines for work, mainly on A320 series planes built by what manufacturer? This round reads like a 50s cigarette ad trying to describe the modern man. Tom just got back from a work trip in Phoenix, which means he flew to and fro from what international airport with an unusual name. And he smokes Marlboro Reds. Marlboro Reds! Cancer! Question number 4. All of this traveling has really added up, and now Tom is 4,933 miles from silver medallion status in Sky Miles, Delta's version of what kind of loyalty program? This sounds like a Crypto.com Bitcoin ad. Sky Miles, the best loyalty program we've ever had. Now in Bitcoin. Question number 5. In order to get those last 4,933 miles, Tom is going to fly from Milwaukee to LAX via what southern Delta hub? For over 20 years considered the busiest airport in the world by passenger traffic. However, by me, considered also the busiest airport in the world by passenger traffic. That is it for round number 4. Double or nothing if you are part of Delta's Sky Miles program. The best program we've ever had. Just kidding. The best program we've ever had was You Bet Your Life. The game show. Why was it the best? I don't know. It's just the first one that came to my head. We're going to take a break while I look up other programs that were better than that. When we come back, we will have the answers, more questions, and I will continue to pitch flip-flops with my face on them. So stay tuned. Hey, we're back. I just realized that in our We'll Be Right Back, the ads that we have flashing on screen, the one for Naked Lady Creative, if you just kind of like glance at it, it somewhat looks like the Don't Tread on Me flag. Which I think is funny.
Because of the snake and the words that say "Don't tread on me." Yeah.
No step on snake. If you want to support us, you can do so. I was just saying we because I like to pretend I'm on a roller coaster. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/fastfactslive. Different tiers of support get you different perks, including an extra hint. So, some of you would have gotten an extra hint that might have been more helpful for you in round 3 than just the one hint that we posted on our socials, which was fantastic for Rise of the Silver Surfer. Also, you can support us by following us on social media at FastFactsLive on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the Clock app, TikTok. You can give us a one-time donation in ChartyBot if you are feeling oh so generous. And best way you can support us is by spreading the word, telling your friends, getting them to play. More players is more fun! And that way you can go to shop.wearecreativeland.com and then go to the Dan O'Keefe portion and buy flip-flops with my face on them. Still have gotten 0 orders for that. But we also have Fast Facts merch on that website, shop.wearecreativeland.com. You can get a mug, you can get a shirt, you can get a sticker. Everything that an enterprising college freshman would ever want. So, that's the website. That's the pitch. Let's get into the answers. For round number 3, states by largest cities. Huntsville, Alabama. Portland, oh, I know what you're going to think. Stumptown, wrong. Portland, Maine. Portland, Oregon has over 500,000 people. Portland, Maine only has 66,000 people. States are silly. There should be more of them. That's my no nuance November take. Bridgeport. Bridgeport is a city in Connecticut. Kansas City, why, we all know that's in Missouri. The one team that very, very excitedly said Kansas. You think we would be that easy? We would give you a city with a state name in it? No. You've played before. You know how this works.
I appreciate the team that said Nebraska. But that's not where Kansas City is. That's where the Denver International Airport is located.
They had the spirit. And the last one, Manchester. That's New Hampshire. I mostly went with like New England states when making this round because they're the ones that are hard. Otherwise, it'd be like Jacksonville. We all know Jacksonville is in Wyoming. Wait, that's Jackson Hole. Shoot. Anyway, round number 4.
Jackson.
Tom's Travels.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's it. And then Jack. And then just J. Tom has spent most of the last 4 months traveling, connecting through MSP, Delta's hub. In what city? Cities, if you want to be pedantic and wrong. It's Minneapolis, but MSP stands for Minneapolis St. Paul. And however, it's not straddled the two cities. It is fully in the Minneapolis jurisdiction.
Did you know by law MSP is not in a school district? Like that's written into the law that the land that MSP Airport sits on is not in a school district. So if you happen to live at MSP and you have a child, they don't have a school to go to.
Did you know that by law, MSG makes food more flavorful?
That's accurate.
I know. Tom flies Delta Airlines for work, mainly on A320 series planes built by one manufacturer. Not Boeing, Airbus, the other plane manufacturer.
The A at the front should have told you.
Yes. Tom just got back from a work trip in Phoenix, which means he flew to and from what international airport with an unusual name? Not Phoenix International Airport, nay, Phoenix Sky Harbor.
You can't just give us the words that we put in the question back to us.
Tom flew out of Phoenix Unusual Name. Question 4. All this traveling is added up, and Tom is a little bit away from the silver medallion status and Sky Miles, Delta versions of what loyalty program? It's called a frequent flyer program because Tom, he's a frequent flyer. Soon he'll get a black card. Is your goal to do 10 million miles? Like George Clooney and Up in the Air?
I love Up in the Air. Oh my god, it's such a good movie.
It's such a good movie.
Oh, it's so
George
good.
Clooney's so good at everything.
Yes, he is.
In order to get those last miles, Tom's going to fly from Milwaukee to LAX via an Atlanta airport. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. For when you're trying to fill time in an essay, hit that word count, mention this airport. I did say fill time in an essay, because as we all know, all essays are based on how long it takes to read out loud and not actual word count.
Could you imagine?
Which is why all my essays are about former Red Sox player Carl Yastrzemski. And I specifically do that because people who don't know who he is don't know how to pronounce his name. Y.S.?
Doesn't he love Worcestershire sauce?
Oh, that's what it's about.
I'm just imagining them trying to read it out loud and they have to keep repeating themselves, trying to figure out how it's pronounced.
Yeah. So my essays are like half a page long, but it takes 45 minutes. I'd say I hit the word count. Before we move on to round 5, our toss-up, our grab bag, whatever, I realize I have one other thing that I need to say, to pitch. There is a new episode of In Conclusion coming out tomorrow. However, we're not finishing up our Robin Williams trilogy, which we were supposed to do with Patch Adams, because Anna, my co-host, got busy, and we weren't able to record. So instead, we are releasing, for the 3rd time, our Troll 2 episode. So get excited for that, because...
Is this literally just the exact same episode?
It's the exact same. I do nothing to edit it. I do nothing to change it. Same file. Wow. Why would I mess with perfection?
Wow, okay.
Anyway, now it's time for the toss-up. The Patch Adams episode will be the week after. What Dodgers icon, born in the same month in 1919 when Teddy Roosevelt died, was given the middle name Roosevelt in honor of the former president? Question number 2. F.W. de Klerk died last week, known for helping dismantle what system in South Africa in the 1990s? Question number 3. Happy Thanksgiving! As this is our only Thanksgiving question. Who was the first president to pardon a turkey? Question number 4. In the Bible, during the crucifixion of Jesus, "This is the King of the Jews" was written in Hebrew, Latin, and what other language? And our last question before the Hail Mary. What stately river marks the border between Indiana and Kentucky? All right, that's it for the toss-up, double or nothing, if you're confident. That's all I can say. That's really all the things I can give you. To give you a category for our next question, the Hail Mary question, it is I'll say geography. Once again, this has been a very geographical game of Fast Facts, so take that into consideration when you're placing your bets. Or don't, and just bet 10.
Bold.
I know. We got time while we're waiting for everybody to send in their bets, so I'm going to say, since this is our Thanksgiving episode, I'm just going to say that I am thankful for all of you who are playing Fast Facts Live. I'm thankful to Tom for producing the show, being a good friend.
Okay, we can do this
Always
at the end.
being there, except when he's
everybody's
traveling.
wagers are in.
No!
I'm gonna cut you off.
Have a sincere moment, Tom! So anyway, I'll say it after. Here's the Hail Mary question. Since there's no sincerity at Fast Facts Live, it's all bitterness. What is the largest country in the world that begins and ends with the same letter? Largest by land area, not by letter count. That is it for the Hail Mary question. I'm holding for a second before we go to the tiebreaker until we get all the answers in. Because I realized in reading over it, you'll get the answer if you see the tiebreaker. So there's not going to be a lot of drama in revealing what the answer to the Hail Mary is.
You should make it dramatic.
But all the answers are in.
You're a dramatic guy. Make it very, 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 very dramatic, because I totally forgot about this.
Okay. What is the population of Australia divided by the surface area? Tell me, you scallywag! So that's the tiebreaker. I wonder what the Hail Mary is. We're going to take a last break, finish up scoring, tell you who won. Don't go anywhere. We're back. I was looking into what languages Jesus spoke. According to Wikipedia, Aramaic, enough Koine Greek to converse with those not native to Judea, and reasonable to assume Jesus was well versed in Hebrew for religious purposes. So, another bonus fun fact for you.
You think he was religious?
On Fast Facts. Jesus? I don't know. Why don't we ask the merchants in the temple? Fun religion joke for you. Toss-up! What Dodgers icon, born in the same month in 1919 when Teddy Roosevelt died, was given the middle name Roosevelt in honor of the former president? It was Jackie Robinson. Dodgers legend, only number to be retired across all of Major League Baseball. Wayne Gretzky has his number retired across all of hockey, but that's just because he's far and away the greatest player to ever play baseball. Nope, hockey.
So why isn't Michael Jordan's number retired?
Well, it's retired by two teams.
That's
The
true.
Bulls and the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan never played for the Miami Heat.
Well, that's like
Question two.
Marquette University has retired the number 11 because the Apollo 11 astronauts happened to visit Marquette.
Wait, what? That's why?
Yes. They retired the number
That's
11
dumb.
because of Apollo 11.
Retire the number 1 because of the dollar menu. Let's do it for all of them. Anyway, F.W. de Klerk died last week, known for helping dismantle what system in South Africa in the 1990s? He helped dismantle apartheid. Apartheid. Bad. Question 3. Welcome to Geopolitical Corner. I'm your host, Uninformed Man. Happy Thanksgiving! Who was the first president to pardon a turkey? John F. Kennedy. Google John F. Kennedy Alfredo. You'll get a fun picture. It's not a scary or not safe for work picture, I think. It's just a fun picture of John F. Kennedy and pasta. Question number 4. In the Bible, during the crucifixion of Jesus, "This is the King of the Jews" was written in Hebrew, Latin, and what other language? Not Aramaic, surprisingly. Written in Greek. Because as you know, it's all Greek to me. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Question number 5. What stately river marks the border between Indiana and Kentucky? That's the Ohio River. It also marks the border between Ohio and Kentucky. And the Hail Mary. What's the largest country in the world that begins and ends with the same letter? It's Australia, which you might have guessed from our unused tiebreaker. Was the population of Australia divided by the surface area? Correct answer is, why would you ever do that math? No, it's 8.64983164983. I assume repeating.
So I assume...
6498316498316498331. 6498316498331.
Yeah, I should have put miles on there. Surface area in miles.
Yeah, what if it was in inches?
The number would be bigger. So I guess that means that there's 8 square miles of Australia for every one person.
Wow.
Or 8 people per square mile.
Move to Australia, mate.
We didn't have to use this question.
You get 8
so we don't
miles.
have to worry about it.
Do with it what you want. Punch a dingo.
A dingo ate my baby.
I don't know anything about Australia. That's sad. Meryl. Let's see who won this bad boy. Shall we? In last place with 2 points. 15th place, to make it charitable. Bake with Mal Live. In 14th place with 9 points, Grandpa's Quarter Zip Sweater. In a tie for 12th with 10 points, We Might Not Answer Everything, and No Dave November. In a tie for 10th with 12 points. That's fun. We have Solo, and Pumpkin Spice Drama Goons. With 13 points in 9th place, Phil McCracken. In 8th place with 21 points, we have 20 Degree Change. In 7th with 22, Xmas Decor. In 6th with 29 points, Mom and Dad. And then we had a close game before the Hail Mary. But in 4th place, tied is Cleared to Walk and Tumbleweeds with 30 points. In 3rd place with 43 points, Giant Candy Canes. In 2nd place with 47 points, Saturn's Moon Prometheus. Which means in 1st place with 50 points. It might be enough to... Well, no, since Saturn's Moon Prometheus did so well this game, it would not be enough to spring them into 1st place. But I think it gets them closer up on the leaderboard. It's November! Congratulations to November for winning this round. You get the choice between an Amazon gift card, a Creative Land Shop gift card, or the official shirt of Champiosity. I think I know what you'll pick. What you should pick is the shirt of Champiosity or the shop gift card. So that way you can buy flip-flops with my face on them. But that is it for this week's game. We will be back in 2 weeks, starting the first of 3 editions of Fast Facts Live Christmas Special. I mean, they're still normal games, but it's more holiday themed because I go insane in December with Christmas cheer. Thank you to all of you who played this week. A very special thank you to our patrons, to our Twitch czar, Dennis Tracy. Big thank you. And as I was saying, I'm thankful for all of you who play, thankful for all of you who support us. Thankful to Tom for producing the show, being a good friend.
I'm thankful that you host this show.
Everything runs. Oh. Jeepers creepers. My heart's growing 3 sizes. I should see a doctor. As I said, we'll be back in 2 weeks with another edition of Fast Facts Live. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. In the meantime, everybody stay safe, have fun, get vaccinated, get your booster if you can. Bye-bye!